This is Smart Okoson TV show. Welcome. Today we are going to give the latest update concerning what is going on in Biafra land and within. Today is another special update. Please, as you are about to watch this video, like, subscribe, and click the notification button for more of our video coming up. And thank you for watching.
Now, I'm so happy our work is making progress. Remember the day we went to the House of Assembly, Abuja, to submit a proposal in demand for Anyoma State. Afterwards, we met with Senator Ned Nwoko, who is also a proponent of such ideas. Since then, it has been progress all through. Now, here is the latest on that. Today, we bring you one of the biggest stories affecting the Igbo people and the future of Igbo. You know, for many years, Southeast region had only 5 states. Every other region in Nigeria has 6, some even 7. This has caused problems. Fewer local governments, less money from the federal government, and less political power. So, the Igbo people have spoken out about this many times. They have called it unfair. They have called it injustice. And now something is finally changing. A new hope has come. Through a man named Senator Ned Nwoko. He is from Delta North. This is the Anyoma area, a region of Igbo people who were placed in the south zone of Nigeria. Senator Ned Nwoko wrote a powerful letter to the Nigerian Senate. In that letter, he asked his fellow lawmakers to support the creation of a brand new state called Anyoma State. He said this new state is not just about politics. It's about fairness, and truly fairness. It's about equity. It's about giving the Southeast region what it truly deserves. 6 states, just like the others. And the results, you need to hear the result. Over 90 senators have now signed to support the Anyoma State bill. Yes, more than 90 even. This is more than 2/3 majority required by the Constitution. That means the Senate has already passed the biggest hurdle. And guess what? Those who supported the bill include some of the most powerful lawmakers in Nigeria. The Deputy Senate President Barao Jibril, the Senate Leader Michael Obeyemi Bamidele, Senators like Adams Oshiomole, Ojus Okalo, Victor Ume, Benga Daniel, Ireti Kingibe, and many others. These are the leaders from the north, south, east, and west. This shows that this is no longer an Igbo issue alone. It has become a national issue. Now, if Anyoma becomes a state, probably the 6th state of the southeast, that means the people of Anyoma who are culturally and historically Igbo will finally be part of the region they truly belong. This is where they are. Even if you go and look at the night, okay, that is the map there for you. Anyoma State laps with Southeast. Anyoma is the size of one Southeast state. You've not noticed something about that? You've not noticed something like that? Anyoma State is like the one of the states in South. When the region called Anyoma, adding it to Southeast, it's almost the size of one state in Southeast. This thing is natural, and it's God's doing, and it's happening at the right time. We are not different from these people. We are the same. The only difference is, if you call it a difference, Igbos speak in various dialects. Imo have their dialect. Abia have their dialect. Even inside Abia, there are different dialects. If you move from here to here, that is a different, but it is not hard for us to switch or understand each other. You understand? These people are actually being drawn, fixed where they belong. So, with these two, Southeast will now have equal voice in national affairs. More senators, more House of Reps member, more funding, more respect. Let me tell you something you don't even know since. The only senator representing Anyoma region had been Ned Nwoko. And in the whole of Delta, there, each state is like 3 senators. Two from the other side, he from the Anyoma. But now, with Anyoma state, Anyoma alone already has 3 senators that will represent them. So more senators, more House of Reps member, more funding, more respect. Some Nigerians are asking, is this really about justice or it's a political game? They say maybe the ruling party is doing this to win Igbo votes in 2027. Maybe it is a way to calm tension in the Southeast, especially with people still demanding the release of Nnamdi Kanu. Well, whether you consider it politics or not, the truth is, this is something many Igbo people have wanted for a long time. In case you don't know, whatever you call it, but there has been the longing for that for a long time. You understand? And this could be the start of the real inclusion. A move towards unity, a step towards correcting a national mistake. But don't forget, this is just one part of the process. When it gets other approval, then the president signs it into law. The journey is not yet over, but at least this is, we have gained a big ground. For now, we say well done to Senator Ned Nwoko, and we say thank you to the other senators, more than 90 of them, who said yes to Anyoma. This is more than just a bill, it is a message that the time for justice is now, that the Igbo voice must be heard, and that Nigeria can still change if we truly want it to, if the whole of Nigeria wants it to change. What do you think? Do you support the creation of Anyoma state? Should it be added to the Southeast region? Tell us in the comment section below. Your voice matters. And don't forget to like this video, share it with others.
Is this actually coming from Imo State government? I doubt. Come on. Imo State gives herders 2 weeks ultimatum to end open grazing in Owerri. Owerri is the Imo State capital. About 5 days ago, I published a video of the herders carrying gun with their cattle in the metropolis, in the town, in the city. They were moving the cattle around the roundabout in Owerri. You know, the video went viral. I think the government is now responding to the video. But however, who gave the herders the right to carry gun in a broad daylight in Owerri, Imo State? And if there is anything now that happened about insecurity, they won't call such person. They will still call the indigents that they are the one that are, perpetrating those crimes. When I saw this news today, I said, well, I don't really know whether Hope Uzodinma is the one doing this, because Hope Uzodinma and some governors in the Southeast, they love to pay deaf ear to the activities of the herders, especially the armed herdsmen in the Southeast. They don't like to call them out. They don't like to stop open grazing. They just don't like to disturb them. If you ask me, what am I going to ask? You know the reason why. Because they don't want to offend those people who are politically, above them, who are above them politically. They don't want to offend their political goals. And that is the reason why anybody that is related to their political goals, they will leave him. If you like, come and kill their people. They will defend you. They will even say it is IPOB. It doesn't matter. It doesn't concern them. So when I saw this news today, I said, no. Maybe these people are trying to wake up. Well, let us read what transpired, okay? It said, the Imo State government has issued a 2-week ultimatum to cattle herders in the state capital, Owerri, to end open grazing within the city. Now, this is where I have problem with the government of Hope Uzodinma, whoever that is trying to end the open grazing in the city. If you feel that the open grazing is not good in the city, then why do you only bound it in the city And for them to go to the villages where nobody is watching them, nobody is, monitoring the activities. They will go there and rape your mothers, rape your sisters. Go in the rural area, that is where people farm. So you are asking them to go into people's farm. So if you feel that it's not good in Owerri, people will say you are not eating well, you ban open grazing completely. In this 2025, I can't even imagine that some people are still practicing open grazing. I thought maybe this is your last tenure, that you are even going to change your attitude, change the way you see your people, because you are not going to stay in the office forever. I thought you would start reflecting about when you come down this office, what is going to happen. A lot of things happen under your administration, and a lot is still happening. How are you going to reconcile with your people? How are you going to manage all these situations? Many people have died. War is still going on under your administration. How are you going to reconcile all these things? I think it is time to start amending your, doings. Open grazing should not even be allowed in the rural area. Why are you stopping it in the metropolis and allowing it to happen in the rural area? Anyway, the directives, which takes effect from July 24, 2025, aims to maintain public orderliness within the city. If this date, July 24th, is the date it commences, anyway, let's see what is going to happen. They have given them enough time to prepare to leave. But I am saying that they should not only bound it in the city, because if you are actually trying to stop conflict, you should start it from the rural areas. Now, do you people understand the reason why I said Nigerian politicians don't care about the poor people? They don't care about you in the villages. They don't want to see the cattle in the town, but they want the cattle to even invade your homes. They want the herdsmen to chase you out of your homes, but they don't want it inside the town. They don't mean well for you people. Now, the article continues that the Commissioner for Livestock Development, Anthony Ngbe Ahurike, stated this during a meeting with the cattle dealers and herders in Owerri. Government urges all stakeholders to understand the need for mutual respect for peaceful coexistence, Ngbe Ahurike said. Herders should respect the right of the local farmers by preventing crops damage and compensating the farmers for any damage and losses. Now, this is what I just said, and this is what I'm still emphasizing. I will try my possible best to reach this man. I will try, if I could not reach him. I know that I have tried, but I know that if I want his phone number today, they will send it to me, and I'm going to reach him to try to understand this better. Because it is not going to be something good for you to bound open grazing in the town and allow the villagers to face the herders by themselves. It's not good at all. Now, Ngbe Ahurike reaffirmed Governor Okozon's commitment to upholding peaceful coexistence across all the communities regardless of ethnic and religious differences. He noted that the state government had been providing support to herders, including free anthrax vaccination for the cattle. However, Ngbe Ahurike expressed concern over uncontrollable grazing practices that had disrupted citizens' activities in the state capital, negatively impacting their social and economic engagement. The new leader of the cattle herders in the state, Alhaji Shuaibu, apologized for past violations and assured that his members would adhere to the new directives. And this is what he said, quote, "We are very sorry for violating grazing law in the past, and we are sure that we will strictly adhere to the new directives," Shuaibu said. The Imo State Governor's move aims to promote peaceful coexistence between herders and local farmers, ensuring that the rights of all parties are respected. The end of the article. Now, as I was saying before, if the purpose of this is just because they want to stop it in the metropolitan area, it is not good. It is not good. It should be banned everywhere. Everywhere. Stop it. Stop it. Amsterdam, Holland, that produces almost the whole picnic being, if you go to any supermarket in Africa now, most of the African countries, you see picnic. It's a product of the Holland, the Amsterdam. But you cannot see all these things going on in their country. By the way, Imo State is big as Amsterdam. So let us stop doing all these things. It's not fair. It's not fair. So you are giving them green light to go to the village and start their open grazing. Yes, that is what you are saying. I was happy when I saw it. I thought maybe it is a complete open grazing ban. I don't know that. Hope they might just want to stop them from coming to his office.
Okay, now should I call you?
No, no. We are with you and we are hearing you. Talk to us.
Okay. I came from Olo to Sabine Achasato, where they call the Achasato. This Achasato contains Oboru, Obibi, Itore. My name is Kelechi. I came from Obibi there too. So I went to village last week. Are you hearing me?
Yeah, we can hear you. Right on.
I went to the village last week. The things that's happening in our village is very terrible. Some men will enter into the village wearing soldier clothes. They will pick our youth. They will be picking our youth, killing our youth. We go to my village now. Widows are more than 500 now, of recent one now.
What do they say is the crime of those people?
The place I came from.
Yeah, what do they say is the crime of those people?
I don't know the crime. I don't know. They will say I don't know. They will say the Boko Haram. They will just come and say somebody is pointing them. Say why are they saying that they are Biafras or something? I don't know. There is no concrete. Something. They will just say they will point somebody. They'll come and pick the person and kill the person. The worst side is they will cut off the head and look the body. If you go there, you will not identify your person. Even when that happens on Monday, the hunter in my village went to hunt in the night. That light that is shining, that putting on top of their forehead, they saw they carried the man, they tied the man. But this man, we did not see any prison, but instead they just bury it. Even when we went and picked the man, my God have already finished the man. There is someone living near the man today. Pick the man. Why? They said the man is bringing other ESN or is bringing bad people. They just say that they are charging their food in the man's shop. They pick the man. Up to now, we have not seen the man. There is no big shop in my village as I'm speaking to you. Everybody that is selling something, there is no light. Maybe somebody will put in solar in charging food for the villagers. They will come and pick the person that is in charging food for whether ESN or they're selling food for Chicago, they're selling food for non-go. We don't know. They will come with Sena. If they do not come with Sena, they will come with this small jeep car of these soldiers.
So, those people doing this, were you able to identify that they are real soldiers or?
But they do wear soldier clothes. Sometimes they come in that inside the market. The market, after market there. People will be running. People will be afraid. No activities, hungry every year. The boys are always inside bush. If they want to go out, they will be going inside the bush before they go out. They cannot go to the main town or so that they don't normally go to a main town. They don't normally go to a main town.
And this thing is happening in Imo State as we speak to us.
There's a place they call Achasato. This Achasato contains Oboru, Obibi, Itore. People are dying. If there's somebody that is selling big can even specify more.
Okay. Do you people have a king? Do you people have a king in that community, like a king in that community?
The king have already run away. So even this last one, according to one of my brother, they said that when they're looking for those, that's all the keys. They call the king. The king said they should bring 300,000. So they said that, so he's aware of what is happening here. Why should he make that comment that they should bring 300,000 to go and look for the person they took away?
Hello? This is serious.
Is no longer to be found. The king of my community is no more anywhere to be found since more than how many years now.
Is police station in your area still functioning?
What is there is I have left home now. I have went back where I'm living now.
No, the reason why I am asking, I have taken down the particular name of this village or a community you mentioned now, because first of all, we have to follow like the due process that we ought to follow. That is the protocol by contacting, if there is any police station or division that controls around the area, it could be maybe Ono maybe the police station in Ondo. So maybe we can reach them this afternoon or this evening. That is the first step to start it, just following normal protocol. So maybe they will tell us what is going on, and so on and so forth. Thereafter, before we now know the actual thing, because normally there are allegations that some military men are picking people from the east, and they will say they are IPOB, and they will never hear from them again. They will never see them again. So what you are saying is even more than what they told us now, that they are even taking people cut off their head, doing all sort of things. That is why I was asking you. Yeah.
Let me tell you something. If you're in a no junction, as if you're going to go now, there's where they call Ogun Chan.
Ogun Chan.
Ogun Chan, just as if they're going back to Saturn now. Go there now, you will see dead body without no head.
Are you serious?
No head. I'm telling you, you see dead body without no head now, as I'm talking to you now. But no people have been coming to look at that and see their person, but there's no head. Identify it. Robert have already finished the whole dead body there.
Thanks for tuning in to Smart Okoson TV show. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share to keep the intellect flowing.